This morning on Business for Breakfast, we welcome back Executive Chef Patrick Karvis with TapHouse Kitchen. Good morning to you, Patrick.
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty good. We're getting a little cooler. The weather is here. Fall is in the season now, and you are changing some things up at the Tap House, right?
That is right. This is my favorite time of year for food, for sure.
Why is that?
It's just it's a comfort thing. You put some comfort food on the menu, and it just makes everybody happy.
Kind of warms you up when it gets a little chilly outside.
Right.
And do you do this on a regular basis? Do you change as the seasons change?
You do. You got to keep it current, keep it fresh, and then lighten it up for the summer and spring, and then put a couple heavier comfort food dishes on the menu for fall. Sure.
I'm going to guess that because you're called the Tap House, you might have some beverages on tap.
We got a few. Yeah, we've got 20 beers on tap and 5 wines and 3 bourbons. Actually, that'll warm you up too.
And you are very big on trying to locally source as much of the food as you possibly can.
Absolutely. We use a lot of local produce. We're using Crow's Dairy for our goat cheese and feta cheese, which is fantastic. And we have a lot of local beers on the tap as well from Four Peaks and Papago. So, local is better.
Do you have any trouble finding certain ingredients, or does Arizona supply most of those?
Arizona's really, they're getting better and better. It started off as a small market, but now our local availability for dairy and produce and things like that and beer, it's unbelievable. So
before we go any further at all, let's tell our listeners exactly where to find you.
We are in the Hilton Village, which is 6137 North Scottsdale Road. There's a CVS in there and a couple other shops in there, but it's called the Hilton Village, and it's a nice little mall there.
And your hours of operation?
We do lunch and dinner Monday through Sunday, and then from 11 to 10. And then on the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday, we do brunch starting at 9 a.m. So we got a little brunch breakfast thing going on there.
And is the fall menu in effect right now?
It is. Yes, it is.
And give us an idea of some of those comfort foods you were talking about.
We have this fantastic braised short rib that we actually braised with the Papago Joe's coconut stout beer. And then we serve it over a roasted shallot risotto, which risotto is my ultimate comfort food. And then we're doing an awesome seafood pasta with some homemade fettuccine. Got some basically like a fresh market catch of the day in there, some shrimp and crab and some mussels. So it's kind of hearty, a nice seafood dish. And we put a great crab cake on the menu because during the fall, wintertime, a great crab cake to me is...
That sounds right, doesn't it? It just
absolutely.
feels... Yeah, absolutely. How much of the menu is changed with each season?
We like to change up about 4 to 5, maybe 6 items on the menu each season, just to kind of. We have a dish on our menu that is actually my favorite dish out of all the menu. It's the chicken and dumplings, and that is a dish that's great for comfort. It's great for fall, but it's also light enough to have in the summertime. So that's kind of a year-round thing that we have on the menu there. Yeah.
Do you have a different version? Maybe I grew up in the South, and chicken and dumplings seemed to be kind of a heavy meal.
Right, and so what we did is we lightened up the actual dumplings. And we made them Italian style. We made them in gnocchi, they're called. And then we lightened up the broth. We did kind of like a white wine, whole grain mustard broth, if you will. So it's a little more lighter than your normal chicken and dumpling. Yeah.
What do your customers like the best that you have?
We do. They love our burger. There's no doubt that we have a fantastic burger. Love our burger. And when we do this organic salmon dish, it's very light, has some braised kale in there and some fennel, and then we top it with a red chimichurri sauce, which is kind of like a spicy salsa almost, and we sell a ton of it.
I could eat salmon every day of my life.
Yeah, and like I said, this stuff is organic. It's unbelievable.
All right, now let's talk happy hour before we let you go here
Sure.
today. What's going on there?
Well, we do happy hour 7 days a week from 3 to 6, and we have killer appetizers. We've got everything from chicken wings. We do a beer cheese fondue, which is a new addition to the menu for the fall that we serve with a roasted garlic ciabatta bread. So you're dunking your beer in this it's made with Stella beer, and it's fantastic. But great prices on drinks and food 7 days a week, 3 to 6.
And will you change to a winter menu, or when will you change to something else?
We'll probably do something mid-December, maybe early January, kind of getting ready for Super Bowl and things like that. So we'll probably do another change then.
Very good. Tap House, give us the exact address again, please.
6137 North Scottsdale Road.
Chef Patrick Karvis joining us this morning from the Tap House, a great place to eat, so give it a try, please. Thank you for coming in today, Chef.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.